storyteller boy.
You know, my wife came down the next morning and bailed me out at 7, and then we finally got Huey out. Finally got Huey out another day later, and so on, etc. That was about that. We wound up in front of Judge Stats in October. And Judge Stats in October the 10th, I'll never forget it. And, you know, we had a probation report and all this kind of stuff. But my point is that I told Judge Stats, it's wrong. Huey Newton here is in law school. Huey didn't say nothing. I'm the one that talked to Judge Stats that day. I said, look, we were reciting a poem, Judge Stats. In the preliminary hearing, this cop lies. He said, he walked with me and said I was blocking the sidewalk. I said, Your Honor, he said you used obscene language, and I told him we won the free speech stuff. And that's what started the fight. He tackled me, and they jumped on me, and they were beating me up. You know, I rapped to him. I said, Huey here's a night law school. I said, now I've hired Huey. I hired him. I said, I work with the Department of Human Resources, city government of Oakland, California, and it's unfair if you're going to try to put us in jail for 1 to 10 years for fighting these police. Because they were the wrong in the blood. Anyway, he gave us probation. I come down and said, Huey, just get downstairs. Got downstairs. I said, we took notes at my house. Meet me at the War on Poverty office tonight after everybody's off work, etc., such time. Be there, Huey. What? I said, be there, Huey, because we're going to finish writing this 10-point platform program that we talked about we was going. And we didn't even have a name for this organization. So we said, number one, we wanted power to determine our own destiny, our own human community. That came out a lot of conversations about me saying that we have to organize and unify our electoral power in the community as one part of what we have to do. I said, well, we don't want a long dissertation here. You know, it's one thing to sit up and start talking to the brothers and sisters in the grassroots, the basic socioeconomic structure and the adverse conditions that you're subjected to, and considering particular sociological and psychological, you lose the people. You know what I mean? You got to get down straight with the people. You know what I mean? More full employment for our people, period. More decent housing, fit for shelter of human beings. You know, more decent education talks about our true history, and so on. You know, that's what was right. More free preventative medical health care for our people. We wanted an end to the robbery and robbery and exploitation of our community. We wanted an end to police who try to murder black people. We want all black brothers and sisters to have another trial who've been tried by all white juries. We want some people from the African American community and our culture who represents the average reasoning person in our community. You see, we want land, bread, housing, education, clothing, justice, and peace. And that was the first one draft we wrote. Then we wrote 10 points of what we believe, 10 points of what we want to win. So another day we wrote that. And then we came back. And so as an author of neighborhood service center, where I'm a community liaison for that stuff, and people off work at this time, and I'm always going to get in there. I was the employee who lived close to the place. So anytime the place was burglarized, whatever, etc., it was me who had to go because I live only 3 blocks from the joint, etc. But we worked in there, and Huey, I had hired him as a part-timer to allow him to go to school and keep Huey from stealing. You know what Huey was doing? His father had took a loan out just to get him in that night law school. But it tickled me when I found it out. You know, because he had me drop him off up around Dwight on Grove Street. I said, don't you want me to take you? I thought he was going to see a girl or something. No, just let me off here and I'll walk there. I don't want your car driving. I said, oh, okay, whatever. I did it about 4 times. But I found out, you know what I found out he was doing? He was walking 2 blocks from Grove Street near the Shatty, and he was waiting in the emergency area at Herrick Hospital, behind the bushes, at night. People come in, you know, boom, 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 and they would rush somebody into the hospital, particularly women who leave their purses and stuff. Here we go there, rob their purses, take their jewelry, take their money, boom, boom, boom. I said, Huey, what are you doing? I said, you and I can't work together. I said, I'm not going to have that shit. That's not where we're coming from. But I have to have, I said, I don't want to talk to you. Don't come around asking me to drop you off anyway. So I'm at the neighborhood service center, and I guess it's a week later or so. And I asked Mr. Allen, my other on the board, that I said, give me that stuff. And I found out information. There was another assistant to me. You know, it was part-time, you know. Boom, boom, boom. I called, I said, Huey, what? Get down here. I said, get down. He didn't live 5 blocks away. I said, get down. I said, come here, sign this here. What do you mean? I said, sign this stuff. Fill out this thing here, bro. What are you doing? I said, I got you a job. So you don't have to be running around here stealing from people's shit. And he signed it, boom, 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 boom. His house come out and said, Mr. Allen, this is Huey Duke. He's got a sociology degree in sociology. He's in night law school over in San Francisco. I think it'd be perfect for this. I said, well, Mr. Seale, if you think of Mr. Allen was my old cousin, about third or fourth cousin of his old stuff shirt. Well, Mr. Seale, if you think that's good, sir. Thank you. Come on, Huey, let's go. What do I do? Who do I report to? I said, you report to me. I said, Huey, I've got you a job. You better not go around here stealing from me. Nobody. Okay, you're right. But I'm just trying to tell you, I had to get this brother out of that. You know, I had to mentor him away from that kind of stuff, you know. So this is the old foundation of us. We finished that 10-point platform and program, and boom. And then I found that we needed something else. And I ran into the founding documentation of this country. It says, when in the course of human events it becomes necessary for any one people to dissolve the political bondage which have connected them with another, and to assume among the powers of the earth the separate and equal station in which the laws of nature, nature's God entitled them, a decent respect to the opinions of humankind dictates that they should declare the causes which impel them to dissolve that political bondage. So we paraphrase it, you know, with different word, but it's the same import. When a long train of abuses and usurpations pursues and invariably evinces a design to reduce a people under absolute despotism, then it is the right of the people to alter or change and provide new guards for their future security and happiness. Now, to me, that made a lot of sense. Well, that's the white man's education. I said, no, brother, it's my education because I understand this shit here. Right. I understand what it's saying. It's saying I got a right to resist, I should resist, etc. But the white, I said, no, I don't want to hear that crap. I said, 1 + 1 = 2. Y'all know that. I said, is that the white man's education or is that my education? I said, that's just a simple fact. You know, I said, can you apply the quadratic formula? What's that? And I said, brother, my point is, I made the argument, and we're going to use this temple, this, we paraphrase it, and that was important. Now, there was no Marxist-Leninism in. Marxist-Leninism didn't come into my organization until 1968, following the Huey P. Newton rally, the Free Huey rally, in 1968. Ray Messiah Hewitt was a Marxist-Leninist, and he worked with the Wretched of the Earth, which is Bunchy Carter's originally organization in Los Angeles, California. Bunchy Carter later became the deputy chairman of the Black Panther Party in Los Angeles, California. He was killed in UCLA in 1969 in Campbell Hall at the University of California, Los Angeles. But that was a COINTELPRO operation by the FBI and others. But I'm just saying that we evolved in a different kind of way than a lot of organizations. We had an open-ended ideological approach, even at that time, you know. And so George Murray had left the Minister of Education position, so I stuck Ray Messiah Hewitt. So Ray brought really socialist ideology into the Black Panther Party. And this was there, you know, etc. Until one day, Ray put Stalin's picture up in our office. And by this time, I'm acutely disliking Stalin, but in terms of various readings and stuff, you know, I don't care. I didn't like Stalin, you know, boom, boom, boom. I like this guy.